In the year 1095, a single speech changed the world. Pope Urban II stood before a crowd in Clermont, France, and declared a holy war, a crusade, to reclaim Jerusalem from Muslim control. He promised salvation, forgiveness of sins, and eternal glory. The people listened and they believed. What followed was a movement that would shake to continents. Tens of thousands answered the call: kings, knights, farmers, and beggars. Some went for faith, others for land, many for the promise of heaven. This was not just a war. It was a storm of belief, fear, hope, and ambition. But the road to Jerusalem was long and cruel. Entire armies were wiped out before they even left Europe. The so-called People's Crusade, led by Peter the Hermit, ended in disaster. Thousands slaughtered in Anatolia before ever seeing the Holy Land. The official Crusader armies pushed on. They faced scorching heat, freezing nights, and constant hunger. Disease tore through their camps. Horses died. Food ran out. But they marched forward, bound by faith and fury. They reached Antioch, a mighty city with strong walls and powerful defenders. The siege lasted 8 long months. Crusaders starved, some resorting to cannibalism. When they finally broke into the city, they massacred the population. But soon after, a Muslim army arrived to retake it. Trapped and hopeless, the Crusaders claimed a miracle: the discovery of the Holy Lands, the spear that pierced Christ's side. It reignited their spirits, and against all odds, they won. Then came Jerusalem. In the blistering summer of 1099, they arrived. The holy city stood strong behind its walls, guarded by Muslim soldiers and home to Jews, Muslims, and even Eastern Christians. The Crusaders, exhausted and starving, surrounded the city. They built siege towers, rolled them forward under burning arrows, and battered the walls. They prayed, they wept, and then they attacked. When the walls finally broke, there was no mercy. Chaos exploded in the streets. The Crusaders killed everyone they found: Muslims, Jews, even fellow Christians who didn't look like them. They torched homes, desecrated mosques and synagogues, and turned holy places into battlegrounds. The Dome of the Rock became a Christian shrine. Eyewitnesses claimed the blood ran through the streets, reaching their knees. Jerusalem, the city of peace, became a city of horror, but for the Crusaders, it was triumph. They knelt, weeping at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. They believed they had cleansed the city in holy fire. God's will, they said, had been done, yet the victory came at a cost. The Crusaders established the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but they were vastly outnumbered in a hostile land. And the Muslim world, though divided at first, was watching, shocked, furious, and soon united. The First Crusade did not bring peace. It ignited centuries of war. Saladin would rise, more crusades would follow. Blood would flow again, and so they came in the name of salvation. But left behind a massacre, a city soaked in blood. A wound in history that has never fully healed. And as the echoes of that day still linger in stone and memory, one question remains: was it faith or fanaticism? The answer depends on who tells the story.